This video is about distance time graph. It says the distance time graph shows the journey of a car from Southampton to Birmingham. What is the speed from Southampton to Oxford? At Oxford, the driver stops for a break. How long did the driver stop? What is the speed from Oxford to Birmingham? What is the speed of the return journey from Birmingham to Southampton? And what is the average speed for the whole journey? So what we've got here is a distance time graph. Along the bottom, we always have, in the horizontal axis, we always have time. This time, the units are hours. You should always take note of the units of a graph. The vertical axis is the distance in kilometres. It starts at Southampton, this is Birmingham, and it's going to stop somewhere along the way at Oxford. Right, so what we want first of all is the speed of the journey from Southampton to Oxford. Well, Oxford from the graph we can see is at 110. We know that speed is distance divided by 10. Sorry, distance divided by time. This is 110 kilometres from Southampton. So the speed is actually given by the gradient of the graph. And we can see here we've done 110 kilometres in 3 hours. So we need to do 110 divided by 3, which gives me 36.66 on my calculator, which will be 36.7 kilometres per hour. It says at Oxford the driver will stop. It stops here because the line is vertical, so there's no speed. So this is called a rest on the graph. It rests here and it rests for 2 hours. At Birmingham, for example, it will rest for 3 hours. The speed between Oxford and to Birmingham, so this is this part of the graph. Again, speed is distance divided by time. So at Birmingham is going to be at this particular point here, which is 230 kilometres. The distance travelled will be 230 minus 110, and he does that in 2 hours. So we need to do 230 minus 110 divided by 2, which is exactly 60 kilometres per hour. Then at Birmingham, he will stop for 3 hours, and then this is the return journey. So the speed on the return journey, if he doesn't stop on the return journey, so it's going to be 230. He's going to travel 230, and he's going to do that in 3 hours. So 230 divided by 3 gives me 76.66, which is 76.7 kilometres per hour. And then we're asked for the average speed for the whole journey. So the average speed is the total distance travelled divided by the total time taken. And that includes all the stops as well. So the total distance travelled was 230, and then he went back again. So it's going to be 2 times 230, and then he takes 13 hours for the whole journey. It doesn't matter whether he stopped or not. So the average speed for the whole journey will be 35.3846, which gives me 35.4 kilometres per hour. Okay, so this has been a video to show you how to use a distance time graph. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.